seen the new Selena series on Netflix?
I have not, actually.
Everybody's talking mad shit about it.
I guess I have tried.
Gabby, have you seen it?
They used the girl from Walking Dead, which I knew and I liked before.
Isn't she from Twilight?
She could be, but I think she her last big role was on the Walking Dead right before this. I remember they took her because she was a good character, whatever. This is years ago when I still was watching The Walking Dead. But I remember when they got her, and then I don't know, I don't know anything about Selena. I've just never been. I loved her music, and I used to love when I was a kid. I remember God when I was eighth. I used to love that late at night, that dreaming of you song, world is sleeping, I stay up. Exactly. Exactly. No, I honestly that was a pivotal song of my youth. Was Selena's.
We just started jamming.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we're doing. And I can't remember the day when you said that I love you too. Because I love you too. Dun, dun, yeah, I don't really sing. Selena always held part, but I don't really care about she got she got murked by a hater. It was someone who she thought was a friend. And
so
that's the moral of the story.
The woman was actually a nurse. She was never in. She never knew how to.
Yolanda. I know.
Yeah, she never knew how to run a fan club or not. She was a nurse.
What are we talking about, Selena?
We were talking about the Selena before you went to
Selena.
We were talking about the Netflix show, whatever it is. I have not seen it.
Selena, the show. Selena.
I watch the movie and I love Selena's music, but the real Selena. I'm old enough to remember.
It's Selena.
I don't need the reboot of Selena. I know who that is. I love their music. I
Bro, but that's for the younger generations that don't know who
So
Selena
everybody's
is.
talking mad shit how she doesn't look like Selena.
Really?
She doesn't look like J-Lo.
Really?
That they did a horrible thing, that they ruined somebody. And then, mind you, the executive producer was Suzette, which is Selena's sister.
Oh.
So, if I finished it last night at 2 a.m, it's 9 episodes. They're long, but...
How was it?
At first, I wasn't going to watch it because I was like, coño, deja esa mujer que ya to...
Let her rest in peace,
Let her rest in
right?
peace. And I was like, you know what, let me just watch it. They ain't shit up.
Selena was too big, bro. That legacy...
It details, how they started. It details more than compared to the movie. How they started.
Really? Because I feel the movie was very detailed.
But it's more detailed. How they were in the bus, and the bus didn't have beds, and they slept... literally all together. It was 9 of them. Y se dormían ahí.
Yeah.
And it literally detailed every single thing. Every time she changed her hairstyles, all the different weird outfits that she had before we, I guess the millennials knew Selena as how they think Selena was supposed to be.
Selena was a one-on-one.
I didn't know her hair was me watching, I didn't know she had curly hair at one point. I didn't know she had mullets. I didn't know that she had half a chop with one to her ear and the rest long. It showed more of the 80s Selena.
Oh, so it's when she was very, very young.
Yeah, when she was in her teenage years in the 80s.
The Jackson 5 years.
Yeah.
Her on the bus.
Bro, her story's pretty impressive, especially if you think about it.
And it was only till part one. It doesn't even get part 2.
Oh, so they left a lot of. Want to get you hooked on for the second season.
They love dragging it out. They love making it.
I didn't even know that her brother had kids.
Sounds pretty typical.
No. I didn't know. I really didn't know that. Before her passing.
Yeah.
He had kids. I thought he had his kids after she passed.
Okay.
I didn't know that he was struggling having a family and also writing the songs.
You talk about his brother. Who
her brother. Sorry, her.
Oh,
brother.
her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Her brother. What's her brother's name?
AB.
Mm.
I never heard of AB. I never, you know.
Yeah, I'm not too. Yeah, I don't know too much.
You seem to know a lot about Selena.
I watching that shit. I literally learned more.
You learn a lot from Netflix.
Like I did not know.
Did you see the movie, Jason?
The Queen. I mean, that was like a long time ago. I don't want to tell you. Like,
I'm
old enough to like. I remember like Selena's. I mean, Selena. I'm telling you, like I was in grade school and we were talking about that. You know, Stay Up the Dream of You. Like I remember listening to that on like 106.7. Like I was like a huge fan of her. Like when she, you know, so I'm like old enough to remember. Like I'm just saying, like I was like 13, 14 years old, but that was like the song on the radio. Was that late at night? Dream of You, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm sorry.
How does it go?
The Dream of You.
We literally said.
We were singing it before, but I'm just saying like when I think of her, it's like Aaliyah, like people that you knew that like they died too soon, but like they always kind of like, you know, there's certain songs that like no matter what, you know, like Try Again. For I mean, I'm just saying like those are, for at least for my youth. Again, I was born in '82, so I don't know, but for me like those were like huge. Like they were like when I was like 13 or whatever it is, or I was still like young enough but old enough to like be conscious of them, you know. So. I'm not big on the reboots, but because I just at this point I don't need to see something that I felt like I already like.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was young enough, like I get that. You guys are young enough that I could see why you want to go back, but like the older I get, the less I want to go back.
You just want to let her rest in peace.
Yeah. I'm just like
just let Selena rest in peace.